This audio or video may contain explicit language or extreme views. Discretion is advised.
Pain Train Productions presents Pain Train Pipebomb, starring Ricky Litwinkowicz, Melissa Mitro, and Karasu B. Muhammad. Don't forget, you can also catch us on Facebook, YouTube, EnergyRockRadio.com, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Blackjack TV Live, Zingo TV, Give Us a Shot Network, IPMNation.com, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Spreaker, Podcast Addict, MileHighRadio.com, CastBox, and Stitcher. While you're listening to us on those platforms, check out shop.spreadshirt.com/Pain Train Pipebomb or paintrainpipebomb.threadless.com for quality merchandise at affordable prices. What's up, everybody? It is Thursday night here at the dungeon. The last Thursday of July. The summer fucking flew. And we have our very, very great friend in studio with us tonight, technically, Mr. Terry Little.
What's going
what up,
on?
Y'all? Man, nothing. It's nothing. I'm just glad to be here. I'm honored to be here.
We're going to have some
I'm
fun.
so glad to be here.
We're going to have some fun. Could it get any freaking
I'm with it.
hotter?
I'm with fun.
How hot is it by you, Terry?
It is, well, today is like 97 today.
Yeah. So you're just as bad as we are.
I'm in my house. So it ain't 97 in my house. Yeah. Yeah.
It is ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. I
I keep
had to
hearing
go
about
pick
that.
up I had to go pick up a piece of furniture before we started the show. And we had to carry it to the car, and I was like, I don't know why we picked this freaking day to come and get this thing. But it is so hot. It is so disgustingly hot.
They are going crazy for you in the chat right now.
Who?
Everybody that's
Everybody.
watching right now is going crazy for you in the chat. They're like, hey, welcome to the family.
What's going on? What's going on? Hey,
How
y'all.
is everybody?
Terry has been part of the family since I did work for his show. What was it, last summer?
2 years ago. Wasn't it?
See, it's even better. I think it's even longer. But we have known Terry for a very long time.
Yes.
We have been trying to pick the right time to get him on too, because he can say it and I can say it. We both have very, very busy schedules.
No, it's true.
So
Very busy.
at that point, yeah, it's
Very busy.
we got him on. He's here.
I try to leave my Thursdays
Here
open.
I am.
I try to leave my Thursdays open. I can't always promise that it happens, but I try to work around a Thursday. It's only when I have like a really busy weekend that I actually have to work on a Thursday. So I usually have
busy weekends.
I usually have a free day. Well, you know what it is? Everybody I do the cakes and cookies and stuff, and like the weekends are party weekends. You know, people work all week and they have their parties on the weekends. So my busy days of the week are Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, you know,
didn't know
so sometimes Thursdays, depending on how much work I have to do, sometimes Thursdays are a little hectic for us.
And just to let everybody know that the background,
What's going on, Red?
the background for today's show has been produced to us by a 4-year-old who was down here in the setup of the show today and said, Uncle Ricky, I like that one. I'm like, but I'm not sure if it fits with everything. He goes, let's look and find out. Shit, sure. He picked a perfect one. So this is the background we're using for the day.
Thank you, Lucas.
A 4-year-old picked it out.
I like
Not
it.
me, a 4-year-old.
I like it. You go, Lucas.
He's got.
You go,
I give him.
Lucas.
I give
like
him a
it.
lot of credit.
He's
'cause
got good taste.
We always have, except for the green screen behind Melissa.
Yeah.
My green screen's always hanging.
Yeah.
And he goes, Uncle Ricky, I want to see how you do green screening, thinking that you just see the big green screen on the camera or whatever. And I start up OBS today, and he's like, Uncle Ricky, there's no green there. And I'm like, the camera takes it out. So he's like, I got to be on camera. So he jumps on my camera, and he's like, wow, I could touch the bars as they're going by. Listen, I can't kill him for being, first of all, 4 years
curious.
old. But
He's a kid.
he was like, I got to watch you set this thing
Yeah,
up. So
he's a
instead
kid.
of watching Muppet Babies on channel 126, I don't even know what the name of the channel
Does
is.
that still come on?
Yeah, it still does.
Muppet Babies?
Muppet Babies.
Really?
But like they're weird because they're not like babies. They're like, I'd say they may be like 9, 10 years old or whatever.
So they're Muppet kids.
Oh.
But he's watching it down here, and it's on, and I'm watching it, trying to set things up. He goes like, Uncle Ricky, no, I got to watch you set this up. So Muppet Babies or
Right.
Muppet Kids or whatever took a back seat to watching him set up all the microphones, the green screens, the whole 9 yards. So I got to tell you, he wants to learn at an early age. I'll teach him. I'll teach him.
I am so out of touch with kid shows because my daughter is 16.
Lucas.
You know? And I like when
Oh,
my
yeah.
daughter was little, it was
Yeah.
like Dora the Explorer. And now I don't even is it still on Dora the Explorer?
I don't know. I don't watch very
Like,
much
you know,
TV.
people give me like, you know, like when I do the cakes and the cupcakes and stuff, they give me like themes that they want their parties to be. And she's like, oh, it's a show on such and such. I'm like, I have never heard of this before in my life. My daughter is like an adult. So I'm completely out of touch with kid shows.
I think we may have lost. Terry, are you there, or did the? I think the net cut out.
Yeah.
Oh, he's all right.
Yeah.
By the way, Terry,
here.
I want to show you the
No, I'm
perfect.
here.
They are Muppet kids, but they're called Muppet babies. See, that's what I figured.
Can I show everybody
The
what not to do with a green screen?
What?
Okay.
What? Oh,
This-
with your soda?
This freaked him out, by the way. Diet Mountain Dew. All right.
It's
Never do this on green screen because whoever's behind it disappears. And
Right.
yeah, it's
Right. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
I think at some point we all had a shirt or something that the green screen traveled through. Like
Yeah.
I think when Thaddeus Garasu was here one night, he had a shirt on that had the fish. We had the fish background.
background.
The
and
fish
it was
swam
like a
through
turtle.
his shirt.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, and
Yeah.
I had something on. My Jaws shirt disappeared because that was blue. That disappeared. So I just kind of look like a head.
Karasu currently is getting ready for his induction. On
He's
Saturday?
Atlantic City. Was he leaving today for Atlantic City?
I think they were supposed to be doing stuff at the dojo
Yeah.
first and then going to
to AC.
AC. So, but listen, I got to tell
Yeah.
you, Terry is more well worth it being on the show without Karasu here.
That sounded a little mean.
Shout out to-
It's not
to
because you know
Karasu.
what. Well, you know what it is. Karasu's been going through a lot of crap. He kind of needs a bigger break. This is a little bit of a celebration for him. And
Yes.
believe it or not, if I could have Terry on every week, I would have Terry on every week.
They are two entirely different personalities.
That's the reason why.
Invitation accepted.
That's the
We
reason
are
why.
here every week. I have a week in August that I might not be here. You can have Terry back.
Again, I would
Hey,
not mind having
with it.
Terry here every week. If I could rearrange everything on OBS, I would have Terry here like every week. No joke. I probably could put Terry and Karasu right next to each other.
Well,
You could.
I'm available. I mean,
I will
Black
let
man,
you.
yeah.
I will definitely let you know, Terry, because I have to work 1 week towards the end of
Uh-oh.
August, and I already gave Ricky the day.
I'm here.
So that was
Can
what
you
it was.
guys hear me?
Yes?
I
Okay.
think
just want to make sure.
it's witching a little
It's
bit.
going in and out a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
It is witching a little bit. But then
All right.
again, that's never
Just
been a
making
problem.
sure.
It's never been a problem for
it
us
is.
on the show anyway, because we always have some type of technical malfunction.
Fior has not been here in a couple of weeks, right?
Oh, I got a from Lynn. We might have to make it a 5-way.
Wait, yeah. You know what? Yeah.
We have to make it.
She
a
could
5-way.
take my girlish
Say
spot.
5-way?
Yeah, I mean, it could be that could be a little raunchy,
Okay.
but it definitely brings in ratings, I think.
Man, I won't be here for that. That
You
would have
better
been my
believe-
first time.
Believe it would. Yeah.
That'll be some ratings right there. Speaking of, last week we had Lynn on the show.
Yes.
We have pushed back
Oh, really?
the release
I know.
of the show.
Yes.
That was not my.
No, we needed
We need a few extra
a
weeks.
little additional time to put our show together. Our girly show. I can't wait. I'm so freaking excited. You know why? All you men have all these shows. There's not too many shows with just us girls.
And while we have everybody here early, Terry, this does include you as well, as long as you're not speaking to the man above. Sunday,
Well, have fun, Red. I hope you're having a great time.
2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
We will be live on Facebook again with our friends from Vancouver, Canada.
Yes.
Robots and Gods
Robots and
will be
Gods.
live on Facebook on Sunday. And as many people don't get to hear the radio show, okay, I, just like now, have goosebumps talking about this. And this is why. Terry, you may understand this too.
Mhm.
We played their song on Tuesday's radio show, but as we are doing it, we are also getting told to let everybody know, our fans, their fans, and everybody on Mile High, Blackjack, TuneIn Radio, that their new video came out.
Yep.
And
We got the premiere twice.
we got the premiere twice before anybody else, which is kind of insane.
I think it's just
Well, aren't you honored?
No, I mean, like, I think it's awesome that they trust us with this kind of stuff. And I know that sounds like a crazy thing, but, when you're trying to get your stuff out there, you pick and choose where you want things. And we've been speaking to them a lot, and they wanted it both times with us, which I thought was awesome.
I just feel kind of like on the verge of like,
Love you too, Lynn.
I'm not used to that happening. Like I can always get told about new radio stations to be on or new platforms to be on. But for a band to come up to us and say, hey, you know what? Like, here's our material. We know you could present it great. Let's go with that. So, I mean, there are a lot of other new things that we are doing.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't have his fucking sound tone up.
For what?
Lights here.
Oh. Can't you just sing it or something?
No, that's the same.
It's not the same.
Yeah, don't sing, Ricky.
I have on the
Ricky
radio
does-
before,
Ricky
and I'm
does
pretty
not
good.
have a terrible voice at all. He does not.
You're biased.
I will vouch for it.
You're
I don't have
biased.
to. I don't have to cover my ears. I've covered my ears in front of people before. I don't have to cover my ears with him.
Melissa,
Yes.
you're biased.
No, that's not true.
Okay.
Well,
I'm the first one to admit it. I will never sing in public. Like there has to be an obscene
either.
amount of alcohol involved before I could even if there's karaoke or like there's something. It's very few times that even Ricky has heard me sing like at a level where he could audibly hear me because most of the time I'm just mouthing the words because I don't want to torture him. So
see,
Right.
even Mike, who's known me for freaking going on 25
yeah, look,
years
he
now,
said Ricky can sing.
he said I could even sing. So. I'm really good with oldies.
Oh,
though.
okay.
Oldies I can do. I'm really good with oldies.
Well, we were brought up on oldies.
Yeah, that's the scary part.
And by oldies, I'm
mean,
saying like 50s,
do you mean-
60s. That's what my parents listened
Okay.
to. It's true.
Okay.
I don't think I ever. There was always music on in my house, always, and I think that's why I'm such a music junkie. Because it's
Yeah.
always been on.
That's okay. That's good.
What kind of music do you listen
So,
to,
Ricky,
Terry?
are you a child? I'm old school, so I listen to a lot of the Snoop Dogg's and DMX's and all of that.
All the good stuff.
Did you guys happen to catch the versus battle between Snoop Dogg and DMX? That was
No,
cool. Yeah, that was cool.
I'll have to check it
You can
out.
catch it on YouTube or Instagram. Yeah,
I'll have to check it out. Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Where did Ricky go? I see the back of his hat.
He's here.
I'm here. I'm
He's just turning sideways.
trying to get the show shared out. For all those that are watching, please share it out.
Yes, Janet can sing. I've heard Janet
Please.
sing.
Yes, but we've also
Janet can
heard her
sing.
drink do it sloshed.
No, I've heard her sing. No, she put her voice on Facebook before when she was doing karaoke. I've heard Janet sing. She has a very nice voice.
You know what's funny though? The microphone's definitely different sounds. Like this lovely $225 freaking Rode Podcaster mic sounds a lot different than these vocal mics do. By a long shot. And I'm not even saying it's because the board or anything, but they sound a lot different.
Are we low?
I think we're low. I think I'm going to just try to...
Because like normally I could hear us louder in my headphones, and today I don't hear us so well.
Well, I did kind of make a few minor adjustments to try to get some of the stuff out of it.
Okay. No, I was just
Yeah.
checking. Like, is
You just
our volume okay? Like, can everybody hear us good? Because I feel like it's a little low on my end, but that's besides the point.
Well, last week, too, we also had
Yeah.
it where the board kept going up and down, up and down.
Holy crap. When we ended the show, Lynn was still on with us, and I was chatting with Lynn after, and I actually had to pull the microphone away from my face because it was like I was screaming at her. And I was just talking normal. And I was like, holy
Yeah.
cow, I'm so sorry. It's so loud. I don't know why it was that way.
Carol's here. Wow.
What's up, Carol?
I hear that Miss Lynn. She's my favorite.
I love her. I really, really do. And I cannot wait to start our show. I absolutely cannot.
Heaven help
What's
me.
the name of the show?
We don't, Terry, the
Heaven.
only thing that's holding us up is the name of the show.
Believe that or not, that's the only thing
I
that's
swear
holding
on
me
my
up.
life, it is the only thing holding us back is the name of our show. So that's really what's holding it up. We have a whole outline. We know what we're gonna talk about. I got stuff to talk about. We just got to figure out a name, a good one.
I'm double checking all the settings now, just to
Well-
make sure.
And once we get our name in, then
Well,
then
Heaven
Ricky.
Help Me is a good title.
Yeah. I don't know if that's good for what I'm gonna speak about.
Okay, well maybe you.
We could chat about it after.
The only thing I can
Yeah.
say is that not only is the name being the thing that's holding everything up, it's also the fact that once they give me the name,
Yes.
then I can build everything.
Yes, which is why we have to come up with a name. And once we do that, we'll be okay. Then we can put all the pieces together.
And all I could say is that I don't want anybody under the age of 21 watching the show. I will put that restriction on it. Nobody under the age of 21 will be watching that show. And
I mean, most of you know I have a pretty filthy mouth.
ain't that the truth?
And I plan on using it a
I've
lot.
heard that.
I plan on using it during our show because, it's like a no holds barred girl show. And like I feel like there's a lot of things that girls need to address. So it's going to be a little it's going to be a little out there for us, but it is what it is. And Ricky, I'm telling you, Ricky's not going to like some of the things that he hears, but he's not going to have a choice because he's got to edit the show.
Steven, to
Gotta
your
edit this out.
to your comment about the flashback pipe bomb episode, for me to put together 2 hours worth of show for us to reach back on,
God.
I would have to legitimately binge watch all like 200 shows that we've ever done in 3.5 years to pull out clips.
I mean, we have favorites. Like, I know that when me and Ricky pull, like when we're sitting and we're talking about the things that we've really laughed at, or like things that really like stood out that put us, like in a certain spot with you guys. We all have different takes on it. So, it's a lot to pull certain things out of certain episodes.
Oh, crap. I forgot to switch restream.
What does that mean?
We're broadcasting to I-95 instead of Blackjack.
Oh, wonderful. What do we do?
Yeah.
What do we do?
I think they're just going to have to switch it.
Do we cut
I'm
it
not
off?
sure.
Do we just cut it off?
No. I don't think we have to cut it off. I just know that I just got the message you didn't switch out the restream. Which should have been switched out from before because I was planning on doing gaming and then scheduling it. But it'll get switched. I don't know. Listen, everything is not. There's never ever one perfect night that we have, so don't worry about it.
Terry, are you a sweets eater?
Oh, I love this show.
Are you a sweets eater, Terry?
Is that a trick question?
No. I'm asking this. I'm asking this seriously because I brought cookies with me tonight, right? And I think that my favorite cookies might be the most boring cookies on the face of the planet.
And what's that?
Vanilla wafers.
I'm curious now.
You know those little round Nilla wafers?
No. Air high five. Yeah, I know all about them. Yes.
They're like literally probably my favorite cookies. And to some people, they might be extremely boring. But to me, I love them. Like
Those darn things are crackish.
I like to crunch them like on top of pudding. I like to dip them in stuff. Like I love I eat boxes and boxes of them. Do you what's your favorite? Like if you had a go-to sweet thing, what would you pick?
Nilla wafers, hands down.
Yeah.
I mean, being from the South, right? We eat banana pudding down there.
Oh my God, I love banana pudding.
Wafers. Yeah.
I love banana pudding. I'm trying to think. What do you whose banana pudding I made? Paula Dean's banana pudding. Did you ever make her recipe?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It is outstanding.
No.
I'm just putting it out there.
Here's a funny story.
I'm just putting it out there.
I've had my mother. You guys may not know this, but my mother passed away in 2007. And
Okay.
she was the only. Her banana pudding was the only banana pudding I ever ate, ever.
Okay.
And so when she passed away, I hadn't had one since 2005 before she got sick.
Okay.
And I had one on the 4th of July. One of my church friends, she made one. And when I tell you, that was the best banana pudding ever.
Better than your mom's?
I haven't had a banana pudding in 14 years. Better than my mom's.
Really?
That's saying a lot.
See, that's how I feel about rice pudding. My father used to make kick-ass rice pudding. And it was my grandmother's recipe. So it was written on this like brown index card that had been folded like 66 times. That was my grandmother's. And then after my father died, I found the index card and I was like, this is the recipe I should be using my whole life. And it just, no matter how many times I've made it, it just doesn't taste like the way my father used to make it. And I don't know if he tweaked it or like if he put something extra into it that's not on my grandmother's recipe. But I don't know. I love rice pudding. Love rice pudding.
By the way, Tyson actually did pop into our chat.
Well, hey, Tyson.
I'm not sure if he's still watching or not, but I know Tyson's here.
Oh, I missed Robin. Hey, Robin.
Robin also says, love Nilla wafers. I make a freezer cake. Layers of Nilla wafers and Cool Whip.
Yes. I do that too sometimes with graham crackers. I make a freezer cake.
Robin, Robin, if you could send me one of those to Idaho, I would gladly pay you on Thursday. I'm just saying.
All right, so I could
Wow.
definitely say that we're
just
having
saying.
issues with Firefox.
Yeah.
I
Why?
don't know why, because it's not loading the articles. So on the fly, once again, I will be changing things
Okay.
because I have an article here that I think really fits.
Oh, boy.
we were at a shortage for articles for a little while. Which is why I started doing that wish segment that we have almost every week. Because, we always had, funny articles and stupid things and crazy criminals, and we used to do all that stuff. But because of what's going on in the world at this present moment, nobody seemed to have anything funny to say. So all those articles that we used to go over every week were very hard to find. So now, as of recently, I started to get a couple of them back. And I'm really excited about it because, as I'm reading it, I'm like, wow, we could use this for the show again. Now we got stuff to talk about.
All right, so
Other
Terry,
than the butt plugs that we've been discussing.
well,
for the last
I
6
found
weeks.
some more lovely things to do for Wish today off of Wish's actual website.
Okay.
So,
Be prepared, Terry.
Cut off
Be
with.
very afraid.
Okay.
all right, but our
I'm
first
getting there.
article, Terry, you'll actually get to see this on screen because it flips. Couple win fight to name son Lucifer after the registrar warned he wouldn't succeed in life.
Can I?
Read that one more time for me. I'm seeing it, but I'm like, read that again.
Couple
crazy.
win fight to name son Lucifer after registrar warned he won't succeed in life.
Can I? And I mean, okay. Now I've read this article because I posted it. But as parents, when you sit down and you list the names of potential names for your children, how does Lucifer get to the top of a list?
He watched too much WWF with Jake the Snake Roberts.
But
Oh, that could be it.
But how does
Or-
Lucifer get to the top of a baby name list?
Well. To be fair to the parents, there was a show called Lucifer. Maybe there were fans of the show.
Lucifer is still
And
on, isn't
got
it?
it.
Yes.
I think we were
Is it?
I think so. I'm
Exactly
almost
my point.
positive.
Exactly my point. Yeah, exactly my point. So maybe they were fans, or they liked Dexter, or they were on crack, or
I don't know. I know that at one point I had said that if me and Ricky ever had children, I had names that were on the top of my baby list, and he instantly vetoed them.
Every last one.
Go for it. Why don't you just go for it?
Because I am a huge Ewok fan. The movie,
Okay.
the Ewok movies.
I'm
So
with you.
if it was a girl, I wanted it to be named Sindel because the gorgeous little girl in the movie's name was Sindel. And I didn't think it was so strange. But
Okay.
the boy name was a little out there, but I thought maybe I could win the argument. His name was Wicket.
So Ricky, just let me say, sir, that you made the right decision. You chose both of those names because that
They're out there, aren't they? They're out there.
way out there.
That's it.
But
I'm gonna.
Can I give you?
I'm
Can I
gonna.
confess something real quick to you guys?
Sure.
I've known Ricky for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't find out until about what, Ricky, 6 months ago,
Yeah.
maybe a year ago, that you and Ricky were together.
Really?
Really.
And we we speak about stuff though on the
Well,
show.
here's the thing, okay?
I never knew it.
Here's the
I never
thing.
knew it.
Is that when me and Terry first started talking,
Yeah.
We were on more of a business basis than
Oh yes,
anything
no,
else.
that I
Right.
know. Yes,
Okay.
that of
That's
course.
prob-
Yeah,
that's
no.
probably it.
But there were like the 2 or 3 times where I was like, I really, outside of the people that we have here in Brooklyn, I was like, there are other people that I can talk to that A, I know are not going to stab me in the back. B, that we're gonna have adult conversations with. And Terry was one of the first ones out of our group that I said, hey, you know what? I'm going to talk to Terry. I'm going to bounce some ideas off of him.
Right.
We're going to talk on a personal level. And we've never had really that business relationship outside of that, after that,
Right.
which kind of makes our relationship a lot better.
Right.
Is that because we can legit have adult conversations?
Yeah. We can, yeah. Because there was one time in particular where I was on a rant and I did a Facebook Live or something. And Ricky and Dylan Moran came in they inboxed me after. And it was like, yo, bro, you okay, man? Who we gonna ride on? And I was like, hey, we cool. But ever since then, those two, Ricky and Dylan, those two guys, I could always inbox and be like, what's up? What's going on?
Well, let me tell you, I mean, there's been times like that, like, well, if Ricky, like, if I'm here at nighttime, like, Ricky will take me home and I'm like, oh, did you see Terry's live today? Maybe you should get in touch with him. Like, why don't
Maybe you should reach out. Yeah.
Why don't you maybe just say, hey, what's going on? Like, is everything all right?
Yeah. Reach out.
Yeah, I mean, but we've talked about things on the show about us like being together and stuff. I mean, like, I don't feel it's necessary every 5 seconds to be like, he's my boyfriend. He's, you know, but we've been together.
Yeah.
We'll be together 8 years in November. We're together a long time.
Well, congratulations. I had no idea.
Thanks. Thanks.
It's good stuff.
By the way, Stephen Woolman says, I'm putting you on the spot. Ricky's an asshole. I think.
Now, how come? Where were you, Stephen, when I met him?
Oh, Mr. James Horrocks in the house. Where's that with that?
How come nobody warns me about him being an asshole when I met him?
By the way, Stephen is doing Enzo's job this evening and goes, the Latin word Lucifer means morning star.
Yes, it does.
Or as an objective, light bringing. But today the name is a synonym for the devil. In Christian tradition, Lucifer was used as the proper name of the devil before his fall from grace. Popular culture, Lucifer is synonymous with the devil or Satan.
You know what? Read the thing and you'll understand why, because we're getting a little bit off the topic here. I'm sorry. I don't mean to do that. Yeah. But
so a couple won the battle to officially name their son Lucifer after a registrar reported that they told them he wouldn't succeed in life if they chose it. Who the fuck are they to say anything about how they want to name their child? Who gives them the fucking audacity to do it?
Wait a minute, though. We did talk about that other couple.
Fuck the other couple.
That
I like this
wanted
Lucifer
to
kid.
name their that child a symbol or something, like some kind of weird name and a symbol.
That's gay. All right? This is a real deal, legit fucking name. Lucifer, okay?
Uh-huh. Go for it.
Yeah.
That fucking A whatever fucking symbol,
Yes.
6 whatever.
What's going on, James?
They could take a flush of the toilet, for Christ's sakes. Dan and Mandy Shelton went to register their 4-month-old son last week when the council office was able to reopen after lockdown.
The baby's 4 months old and they're just giving it a name? Sorry. I'm sorry, that just stuck out. How do you not know what to name your kid?
Mind you, this article is from themirror.co.uk.
Yeah. All right, keep going. I'm sorry. I'm a girl. These details stick out at me. I'm sorry. I can't help it.
No, I'm a guy, and it sticks out to me.
Harvey Ware's in the house, by the way. Harvey, what's up, my man?
What's going on, Harvey?
I haven't talked to everybody. Sean's, the weatherman, is here, by the way, following our show tonight.
Sean's doing a weather report.
Want to stay tuned. He's doing another weather report. Apparently, the tropical storm is turning into a hurricane.
Fantastical.
So,
here's a report for you. It's hot.
I know. No joke.
Which show, Terry, which show was it when the cartoon, the guy goes, and here's the weather. It's raining, bitches. Back to you. That's like my favorite. Yeah, I think it was Family Guy, right? Yeah. It's raining, bitches. Back to you.
Well, that's like in Mean Girls. That's like in Mean Girls when the girl's holding her boobs and it's raining on her and she's like, there's a 90% chance that it's raining. because she could feel it on her. Could you imagine?
Harvey,
This would be my life.
I gotta message you about bowling. I gotta find out what's going on with you with bowling. All right.
All right, continue on. I'm sorry.
Dad,
we keep doing this.
Dan.
Can we put
Go ahead.
Can we put a disclaimer?
What?
Karasu ain't here. I know I'm black. But he is in Atlantic City getting his black belt or whatever he's doing down there. But my name is Terry, not Karasu. I understand that y'all miss him, but I'm gonna give it a piece. I get it. I do.
Stephen
James,
Wallman, thank you for the
James,
stars.
he is in Atlantic City. He is something with some kind of martial arts Hall of Fame or something.
Yes.
I don't
Yeah.
remember exactly what. he
Carol,
said.
it gonna rain.
I know it's gonna rain.
He's
All
very
right.
he's very proud of that.
He is, and it's a proud moment for anybody.
Yeah.
So, Dad Dan said the pair had been really excited when they handed over the forms to name their son Lucifer Sheldon. He said council registrar at their local office in Chesterfield looked at them in utter disgust. She allegedly tried to bar them from using the name because it had been used as a moniker for the devil. And 37-year-old Dan told the Sun, she told us she would never be able to get a job and that teachers wouldn't want to teach him.
Because his name was Lucifer?
Why? Lucifer?
Now, first off, I'm not normally like a baby fan, all right?
Yeah.
That kid is cute as fuck. That kid is cute as fuck. Those chubby little cheeks. And the little Rugrat's got hair already.
I mean, Lucifer is a big name to carry.
It's a big name. Yeah.
It is a
I agree with that.
real rough name for for a baby to carry. Like, how do you go over and squeeze his little face and go, "Oh my God, Lucifer!" Like, it just doesn't, like it doesn't flow like a kid's name. Like
No.
that's a big name. Sorry, but it is.
So Ricky, the registrar in that article, does it read he's a man or a female?
I think it was a woman
I think
that
it was a
said
woman.
that they
There's
couldn't
more to the
do it.
article, though. I think you have to go. Yeah, there's more because it does say more.
I bet you her
Quote,
name Karen. I bet you her name Karen.
It probably is.
I
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
be
be
shocked.
surprised.
I tried to explain that we are not religious people, and Lucifer in Greek means light bringer and morning, but she wouldn't listen. The official informed New Zealand had banned parents from using the name and advised them to register a different official name, but refer to him as Lucifer at home.
So his legal name would be something different, but they would call him Lucifer?
That's like saying you're going to give him a stage name. Hey, Lucifer, go pick up the trash, but your name is
Right.
like really
Wait
like
a
Billy
minute,
Joe
though.
Bob or something like
All
that.
right. And I know that this is getting off the topic a little bit, but old school wise, I don't think when many of my grandparents were young, they were ever called by their first names. Like, my daughter is named after my grandmother, Angela Marie, right? My whole life, they called my grandmother Mary. And
wow.
I thought, like when she died and we found her birth certificate, I'm like, her name is Angela Marie? I would have never known that ever. And then, like, her sister was Mary Beatrice. We called her B. Like, we never used their first names. So I don't know if that's
Wow.
I don't know if it was just a thing. Like, I know other people, because Angela's father on his side of the family, the same thing. That's where they got all their names from. They use their middle names. They seem to use middle names instead of first names instead. I mean, I know that's not the same thing. I'm just saying it's just,
To me, though, it's like if you're first off, I don't understand why it took them 4 months to go do this.
that's what I'm.
Because are you
that's
not
me.
supposed to be giving
That's
this
crazy.
baby a name at birth or to put on the birth certificate?
You have a window of time.
Not 4 months.
You do have a
Not
window
for-
of
yeah,
you
hey,
do
not
have a
4
window of
months.
time. You can technically leave the hospital without your child having a name.
But it's not like you're going to walk around for 4 months saying, "Hey, I'm going to call my fucking baby ball sniffer or something." Like, you got to fucking give the little kid a name.
No,
Gotta
it's
give the
true.
kid a name.
You know? What do
Hey,
you?
Nate, what's
Lucifer,
going on?
though,
Listen,
I
I
mean-
could probably understand if you've watched way too much 80s WWF and you were a
Yeah.
big fan of Jake the Snake and it was originally Damien, Damien got squished by earthquake. He came out with Lucifer. You fell in love with Lucifer more than you did Damien, which Damien's probably just as worse at this point because Damien was also a devil name.
Devil name.
But, geez, like I don't know. I don't think I'd want to give my baby a regular name and then say, "Hey, this baby's name, stage name is Lucifer."
See if they. Yeah,
Right.
I think it says. All right.
Mr. Sean Matry has sent us 50 stars.
Aw, thanks.
Nate Treat's in the
Somebody
house.
sent us 100 a little while ago.
Yes, Waldman gave us
You see the
100.
100? The 100 one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about calling him Lucy.
How do you call a boy Lucy?
I don't know about calling him Lucy.
You got some explaining to do, Lucy. Yeah, that's
Jeez.
Yeah.
So the parents were
That's
asked
awesome.
to step outside while she checked if she was allowed to register the name. Dan said it was eventually approved, but through gritted teeth. I'd punch this person right in the throat.
Yeah, mind your business. Do your job. You know,
They said honestly they thought it was a nice name.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
I don't either. I'm just saying.
well-
I just think it's a big name for a kid to live up to.
This is how you know it's definitely from across the pond. A Derbyshire County Council.
who?
Derbyshire County Council. Derbyshire.
Say that
Where you?
5 times fast.
Where are you from?
Yeah.
Derbyshire.
I don't think that's I don't think that's the accent that goes along with it.
I don't know, but it's a little bit country stuff. Boy named Lucifer, nicknamed Lou, is what Carol said.
I can. Yeah.
The spokesperson said our registrar felt it was her duty to ensure the couple were aware of the name Lucifer had negative connotations and that their son may encounter issues with the name through his life due to its associations.
There's none of her business. Next question. It's none of her business.
I probably would have punched this woman in the throat. I'm not even joking
Yeah,
when I
she
tell you. Like, who the fuck are you? Just register the goddamn name. I want to get my paperwork done. Get the fuck out of here. Go for my fucking ham and eggs and fucking French toast, and fucking move on with my day. That's exactly what I want. Just register the fucking name.
Yeah. Get
Why
your
is it gonna be
tea
so
and crumpets
difficult?
and move on. Yeah.
Take your adult child with his new name and move on.
Do your fucking job, bitch.
By the time he's old enough, it's like,
If
he could be 12 sitting there.
Listen,
get that boy with the new name, a stack of pancakes. Let's go.
If he's not happy with his name, I think it's by the age of 16 you can legally change your name. Is that what I think it is? Or is it very?
I want to say, I thought it was 18, but
You have to be of some
wrong.
competent age, I think. But if he really didn't like Lucifer, he could change his name to frickin' Pete if he wanted when he
chew
got
back
older.
Here so you don't hear it in the mic.
I don't know if you can hear it in the mic. I have all of the.
I don't know. These Nilla wafers are very crunchy.
Really?
They're not stale. That's good stuff.
But you know what? Even stale, they're not bad. They're not.
I have to agree with you there. I have to agree.
Listen, that's why you always should have a
I have
glass
to
of
agree.
milk near you. If they're a little on the stiff side, just dunk them right in the milk, and they're as brand new.
Do you dump everything that's stick?
Yeah.
Do you dunk everything that's stiff into milk?
No. But with wafers, you have to. Wafers always should require a glass of milk.
Okay. you know what I'm realizing real quick is that
That got dirty
I'm
real
used
quick.
to doing PG shows. I'm used to doing PG shows. This is a little different. So y'all, if you guys are watching and if I make a face, mind your business. It's just I'm just making a face. Like, what did it say? But you guys are, Yeah.
Listen, you can.
love
We'll
you
give you the Jim Carrey version of not Jim Carrey. I can't remember his fucking name. The one that played Two-Face in Batman. Tommy Lee Jones. We'll give you the Tommy Lee Jones version of Two-Face. You could do that.
I am trying to tame myself for you, Terry.
You're so full of shit.
I am.
No, you don't. You don't have to do that.
But
No,
but
I'm
you have to understand that my brain works on like overtime all the time. And I have like where normal people would have like a larger mindset for like normal things and like a smaller sexual field in their brain. I think mine's the opposite.
Right.
So if there's something to like pick up or like work off of real quick, that's me.
All right. Now, we had this article up from last week.
Yeah.
And I think that
Let me get on that.
This one here is a fucking... So this is where we know that some people in life
This would be my child.
have some mental issues. Okay?
This would be my child. Do you want me to pull it up?
I could put the picture up, but for some reason, like this ad thing on the top
Well, hold on a minute because
keeps showing up.
as long as you put up the picture,
What's up, Jen? Jen's alive, by the way.
I read it.
Apparently,
You took down the chat.
That's
That's all right.
Chat's right there.
It's all right.
I can't get the articles up
What's going on, Jen?
Freaking Firefox for some reason.
So do you want me to read it anyway?
I'll just give the title, and then you could read it.
All right. Well, I'm a little stuck.
Why is that showing up?
That's the
Okay.
last.
That is
so
not
far
the article that I clicked
Yes,
on.
it is. It
That's
totally
not
is.
the article that I clicked on. I clicked on this article here, which is entitled, Student Begs to Retake a Test After a Meatball Falls onto Her Keyboard and Logs Her Out.
I don't want to say, you know what? I am. This would definitely 100% happen to my child. 1,000%. I don't think she ever does work without some sort of food in her hand. And now with all of this like remote learning stuff that we're not in school and everything's on the computer, it's like, you broke your hand? Jesus Christ. How the hell did you do that?
Well, we
Sorry,
can't
Jen.
we can't blame her like we blame the guys for fucking punching the sink.
No, absolutely not.
I broke my thumb. That makes you feel better. I did that. But why just? But see, the article that I'm looking at, why that baby eyes so far apart though? What's going on there?
She's
Is it me?
Oriental.
That's so racist, Ricky.
She
That
is.
doesn't have anything to do with it.
That's
like her eyes
horrible.
are
That really.
She lost a fight with the wall. Jen, I told you can't stop punching inanimate objects.
I'm sorry,
That's a
girl.
She's got to stop
man.
doing that.
Be careful, hon.
I punch
Yeah.
walls and I just fucking put holes in them, even concrete ones.
All right, I'm going to read this, whether
Go
you
for
have
it.
a picture there or not.
The picture's there. It's on the screen.
It says Sam Lee, 20, had been taking an exam while eating a meatball sub when part of the filling dropped out of the bread and onto the keyboard. It said a college student had to beg her professor for another stab at an economics test, having accidentally flunked hers thanks to a wayward meatball. Sam Lee had been taking an exam while eating a meatball sub when part of the filling dropped out of the bread and onto the keyboard, in turn logging her out of the test prematurely. After her results came back at a fairly woeful failing grade of 39, she decided the only thing she could do was to fess up to her professor in an email. So she said, I had some technical difficulties and outside distractions during the test today. Something hit my computer and caused it to submit the test when I had less than half of the questions answered. By something, I mean a meatball that had tragically fallen onto my keyboard as I was taking the exam. This said meatball caused some malfunctions with my laptop and caused the test to submit itself. She said, I completely understand that a falling meatball is no excuse for the failing grade on this exam, but is there any possibility of retaking this test? It turns out that our professor was an understanding person, or perhaps the type who had once dropped a meatball on their keyboard. This was his email back. Samantha. Well, this is certainly a new and unusual excuse for a low score. But this reason, it seems unlikely you've made this up. I've extended your deadline for the Module 6 class until midnight. You should be able to go back to the test and finish it. If not, let me know. You can, of course, decide to drop this one as your low score. It's up to you. And I would recommend that you take the test earlier, before or after dinner.
Tell me they gave her okay.
They gave
put
her a
the rescore?
retest. They gave her a
What'd you make on
retest.
it?
I
What'd you
don't
make?
know what the retest was. It
Oh,
doesn't
that
say.
You made a 42.
It says she posted the screenshots with the exchange with her professor, and it has almost 500,000 likes.
What?
Yeah. Could you imagine?
Wow.
And then it says she confirmed that she retook the exam that day and did slightly better.
Yeah, from a
42
30.
I was telling you about.
I say maybe she went from 39 to 40.
Yeah. Yeah. She made it 42.
Okay.
Could
So-
you
Really?
imagine, though? And then you get all that chance to retake the test and stuff after you've seen it already and you still don't do well?
First off, I would like to mention you never eat over your keyboard.
Never.
Never. Okay? There are tons of times an hour ago,
Yeah.
I'm sitting here eating my dinner in front of the computer. Okay?
Yeah.
My keyboard is pushed way, way back.
Yeah.
I eat over the plate. So all
meant
of
to eat
the
it,
stuff that falls out of that hole in my mouth goes onto the plate.
Yeah, but you know what? Accidents do happen.
You shouldn't
can't
be eating over a
say-
keyboard.
You can't say they don't because there's been times like if you drop a drink and like some drink particle should fall towards your keyboard.
Okay, that's a particle, not a food particle.
Or
you can't
you know.
control liquid. Solid food you possibly can contain. But you're not should
What
be take-
happens? What
shouldn't
happens
be eating
if
a
the
fucking
meatball fell and bounced?
First off, I'd even like to know before she even goes any further, because there is a picture of the meatball in the
Yes.
thing there, okay? What kind of meatball was it?
It's a fucking meatball. Does it really matter?
Yes, it does.
Meatball.
Yes, it does. Because
If what? If it was a turkey meatball?
no, because
it
if she
wouldn't
got a
bounce as
fucking
high?
shitty ass meatball, it should have never fell onto the fucking keyboard.
I don't. That makes zero sense. What you just
Yeah,
said.
it doesn't. Great. Sorry.
Some keyboard,
Zero
some meatballs have
sense.
better consistency than others. They
Do you
hold
have
the
a
bread better.
scissor?
Hmm?
For the first time
By the way,
during
this
this.
is another thing that comes up on a green screen that you really shouldn't do.
Yeah, hand that to me very quickly.
She got a knot.
No, I'll tell you why. Yesterday, you see now
It'll
that
grow back like 12 inches.
now that all of like we're starting to open stuff up here, like a little at a time, right? Like a lot of places are still closed. So like hair salons did open. However, I can't get a fucking appointment to save my life, not for a month. And my hair is so outrageously long that I couldn't take it anymore. So yesterday I trimmed it and I cut like, I don't know, 2 or 3 inches off the bottom of it. But apparently I missed a big giant strand, so it was just hanging and it was bothering me. And I have a feeling that later on I wouldn't be able to find it, so I needed the scissor now to cut it off.
Carol says she should just say the cat did it.
Listen, you know what? I will not lie. I think but you know what? Only once, and only once did I blame not doing some sort of homework on my little brother. Like, I think, like I said, like he took it out of the folder, or I said he crumpled it up, or I said something. I don't know. But I did use him as an excuse one time.
Carol says, let alone do anything on technology. I know a person that rolled a blunt on a MacBook, value at $1,500.
Wonderful.
Yeah, because that's all you need is a
Nice.
fucking seed to get stuck underneath the keys of a fucking MacBook. Good luck getting that
Yes.
shit out.
Yeah.
I don't know anything
Find your
about.
latest Apple Store.
I don't know anything about that stuff.
What? Rolling a blunt?
Marijuana.
I've done it.
I've not.
I'll say that with my mom in the watch party.
I'm sure that
I've
makes.
done it.
I'm sure that she'll be so proud of you.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny, though, is that even though I'd never smoked them, I was always good at rolling them.
Uh-huh.
Like everybody else used to have, like they would get like loose in the middle, that little sag, and I'd be like, "Nah, dude, that's
Yeah.
not how you do it."
How do you know so much about it?
Because I used to roll my own cigarettes at one point.
Uh-huh.
So rolling my cigarettes
Is that
were
the
the
story?
same
Is
way
that
to
the
do
story
it
you're
as the
going
fucking...
with because your mother's here?
No, I'll admit it. I was a poor fuck. I went and bought tobacco at the fucking smoke shop, and I rolled my legit fucking cigarettes in the same paper that they do in weed.
Uh-huh.
So I had a lot of good practice at it, but I never used to give that pocket in the middle like the way everybody else does. You know, the fatty spot.
Yeah, I've never partaken in any of that stuff. It's
But
just-
wait, did I hear someone say Ricky's mom was here?
Yeah, she's
Is it in the
watching.
chat somewhere?
She's watching in my watch party right now, along with.
Hey, Mama Ricky. Hey,
'Cause-
Ricky, Mama.
She never normally watches it, but I'll be honest with you.
Of course,
Like, I
now
have it on-
because
I
we're
have-
talking about drugs.
I have the watch party on my regular page as well as the Pipebomb page, and a lot of people have been rolling into the watch party, not saying very much, but there are a whole bunch of names there, like Eddie Ocasio, Doobie from Arizona. Yes, I said his name was Doobie. His real name is
Doobie.
Christopher Johnson, but everybody calls him Doobie,
Doobie.
okay?
I wonder why.
And he's got a really cool freaking Facebook page now. Like, I kind of made a suggestion. He kind of fixed that. Let's see here. Yeah, like, there was a whole bunch of people that's already rolled through my watch party. So, and my mom has just been on there the entire time. So, it works that way.
Hey, Ricky's mama.
You know what? At least she knows you're dating a good girl. See my halo? Mom, see my halo?
There is no halo there. That's just
I see
almost like
ears.
saying fucking
I don't
that
see halo.
Fiora's fucking an angel. She's full of shit.
I have a halo. You just don't know it.
All right, so we do have a worldwide bastard article. By the way, if you haven't heard lately, I'm not calling the C word. I'm not saying the pan. All right, it's either the Steve Carino or the worldwide bastard. It's the ongoing thing. I'm not getting demonetized.
I call it Germfest 2020.
I don't know if that's even the proper way to put it.
Well, it's a better way than saying the actual term.
Oh boy, this is another freaking daily. You found some really good overseas articles. This week.
Listen, they're articles, aren't they? You wanted me to find articles. That's part of my production part. I'm finding the
listen,
articles.
I'm just hoping that Tiff and Paul don't get mad at us for fucking saying these
Listen,
articles.
I will send it to Tiff and be like, "Where the fuck do you live? What kind of place do you live in?"
Probably not too far from where these
Probably
articles
not far from where these articles all are.
All right, I hate these ads. These ads are being freaking stupid.
Yeah, I think there's more of them when you even open up the...
Yeah, well, I clicked on this article and something else came out. So,
all right, let's try it.
Firefox is just being
a peach.
Why not just be able to fucking read the article? They put a big goddamn ad there. Never fails. Okay, a barefaced cheek. Naked man struts along a busy Oxford street wearing nothing but a G-string made out of face mask.
You got to cover up the important parts. Keep them safe.
Really? But you want to put a fucking mask on your fucking peach? I don't know.
All right. All I'm saying is that if you can cover up your junk with one blue face mask,
you got problems.
There's whatever.
All right, do you want to read the article?
Oh, if you let me know, I could pull it up on my phone. Hold on.
Such disruptions here.
Hold on.
Janet says she could find us some articles, by the way.
I was not impressed that this man was able to cover up his whole nakedness with just one face mask. But whatever. Masks are now compulsory in shops up and down the country, but one man made a mockery of the new rules today by fashioning one into a G-string and strutting along an Oxford street in the nude. Passers-by in the capital looked on bemused as naked man confidently made his way down the road wearing nothing but the improvised thong. Many shoppers were seen going in and out of the stores on the busy street, but this particular man, sporting only the pale blue mask and a tattoo on his back, was difficult to miss. Well, his penis must have been not difficult to miss, because where would it be in one little blue face mask? I'm sorry. The stunt came after brawls broke out in the supermarket aisles across England today as shoppers confronted other customers for not wearing masks, while staff at McDonald's kicked out diners for not covering their faces. Senior police officers urged retailers to enforce the new laws, forcing customers to wear face masks in all shops, stations, banks, and post offices. But there was confusion across the country, with different businesses having different policies on coverings. Sainsbury, Asda, Co-op, and Costa Coffee are among the firms saying they would not police the rules, which require people to cover their faces in all transport hubs, shopping centers, and petrol stations. I don't want to read this whole thing. Hold on.
I don't know, but I might get myself banned from Twitch. I don't know how the fuck I even did that.
Wait, do we have an ask for those?
So, all right.
Hold on.
So
I'm trying to get to the nitty gritty of
when
this.
we broadcast on Twitch, right? It's to Twitch, to YouTube, to Facebook, and then to normally Blackjack TV for somehow, like the setting didn't change and it went to I-95. But anyway, so we have to put a game title for when we're not doing gaming on Twitch.
Yes.
So I picked Borderlands 3.
Yes, and since we've not discussed Borderlands 3 at any point during our show.
No, because Twitch is kind of different. The show, according to this, has 150 views. How the hell did that happen? I don't know.
So,
and two people followed it during the show.
So the short and sweet of this article was that this man, they told him he had to wear a mask in public, and he said he wasn't going to wear it on his face. As long as he was wearing a face mask, it didn't make a difference what part of his body he was wearing it on. That's what he wore.
Well, he's not wrong.
Would you be confident enough to wear a face mask over your piece walking around?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
No. It ain't going down.
Dude, you know,
it's too much of me. No.
That's
too
my
much
point.
of me.
If you have too much hog, you know that face mask is not staying still.
Can you put the picture up? Just
not necessarily
a smidge on
saying
this?
that.
Yeah,
he doesn't look like he's well endowed. So,
but but although I get at this angle, he doesn't look terrible either. I think it's just it depends. I don't know.
Apparently, there's more than one.
You have it up?
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah, it's on the. Hold on.
Oh, come on! These are the close-ups, by the way. There's apparently 5 pictures of this.
It's no. I take it back.
He's a member of the Eeny Meeny Peeny committee.
He needs Manscaped.
He's got a micro piece.
You can see the fucking chia pet that's hanging out underneath that freaking mask.
He can go get braided.
Listen.
Go get his hair braided.
Listen.
Extensions.
Just because you got a little something there is not the worst thing.
What do we? He doesn't tan. He's got a bare ass. A fucking pasty white ass.
Yeah, he does have a very white ass. He does.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to put him in a panini press. Oh.
You know what though? Look. With the old man looking at him.
Oh, I caught Terry with the panini press show.
Look, you know what? I give him props though. He was confident enough to walk around in that blue mask.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. He probably got some.
Why are they showing face coverings? Which they're talking about the guy with the fucking thing on his schlong.
Yeah.
You know, his tiny dick. His micro penis. This is his freaking chia whatever. You know what I'm talking about. God damn it. Why are they showing all of these other people? We're talking about the guy with the G-string.
I think he should have at least had shoes on. Floors are gross. You know those people, those all natural people that walk around with no shoes on all the time? Like, there are people who believe that they should never have to wear shoes. Floors are so disgusting. Like, animals pee on it, people spit on it.
Yeah.
Do you really want to walk around with no shoes or anything on your feet in the city?
No.
Nah, sorry.
No.
Major League Baseball is in massive flux right now.
He doesn't have a schlong. It's just a shh.
No, it's definitely he's definitely missing something.
Oh my god! Fucking.
I bet
mean-
he has a big house though.
You know what?
And probably an expensive car too, but he's got no dick.
Right.
Like
'Cause
the
he's
first, that was the
compensating. Yeah,
first
there you
thing
go.
like I thought of when I pulled up this article was like, that man fits in that face mask.
Enzo's here on YouTube.
Hey Enzo, what's your take on the man with the itty bitty peenie?
He might have to rewind it because I think
It is a mask covering his dick, Janet.
I only have one massive question to ask about this.
What?
Are those masks covering his little mini dong a lot cheaper than buying regular pairs of Hanes?
You know
Because
what?
he may, if he does have the big house and the big car, he may not be able to afford, like those cool vent Hanes or Fruit of the Looms. Is the mask cheaper?
I also would like to bring up one more point.
And he doesn't have to do laundry?
One more apparently small point. That they showed pictures of this guy from the front and the back, correct? Right? Front and back. Which means the twig and berries are both in that mask. Because from the back, if they weren't in there, you'd be able to see them hanging. And there were no berries hanging. So that means that all of his equipment is
Crammed
in
into there?
that little face mask.
It's all crammed into there.
That's scary.
Isn't it?
It's horrible.
That's amazing. Yeah.
I mean, let's just show everybody for the last time, like this guy here.
I wonder what this lady was thinking. Do you think she was taking a picture of him?
She may be freaking the
I'm
fuck
sure she
out.
could. Yeah.
I would be taking pictures.
Yeah.
I would absolutely be
Yeah.
taking pictures.
I don't think she's
She
an
went and found
older
him on
woman either,
Facebook.
though. She's not an older woman.
Yeah.
I'd be like, look what just passed me. Like, I would be taking pictures.
Jan said he only has one ball.
He may not have any, Janet, because I don't understand how balls and stuff could fit in that one face mask.
Just maybe he has a set of bulldog nuts.
Maybe he's got big balls and little peach.
Wait. Bulldog nuts? Okay.
Bulldog nuts are not like regular genitalia where they're separated. They're like one big nut, but there's two of them there.
Insert cricket sounds, right?
Yes. It's
Okay.
Enzo's saying it's probably a street
It
camera.
is
That's
probably
took
a
it.
street camera. I would give it that. But it's fucking awesome either way.
All right, Terry, are you ready for the
Yeah.
wish segment?
Let's do it.
Okay, let me just
Let's get there.
let me load up the
Strap on your man panties for this one.
I'm not even gonna
Uh-oh.
lie when I tell you this. These are some doozies of items that we have for you this week. Well, at least mine, because God forbid that I fucking had to go on Wish this week.
And I think that it was outstanding. Terry, you'll like this story. I'll tell it very quickly. Last night, Ricky is showing me the things that he found on the Wish website, right? So, I mean, you'll see them in a minute anyway, because they'll come up on the
Right.
screen. And some of them are pretty, out there. So he's sitting, and we pull into 7-Eleven, and we're sitting in the parking lot, and this man pulls up next to us. And when he pulls up next to us and goes to get out of his car, Ricky's got his phone turned around, where there is a whole selection of various toys and man parts and things like all over his screen. So if anybody pulled up next to us last night and slightly looked in the window for 1 second, that would have been like, what kind of freaky ass fucking people did I just pull up next to?
Mind you, I do this shit in public,
no.
so I mean it's kind of out there. I'm hoping this browser is gonna really do this,
No.
because if it doesn't fucking do it, I might have a little bit of trouble here. Everything is just running slow like a turd tonight. I don't understand. All right, let's see. They're not loading on that screen. Fuck. I gotta figure out. All right, hold on, wait. Because I actually have to save these things on the Wish app, so they're in like a favorites folder.
Let me tell you.
Oh wow.
It's horrible.
Lord forbid anything ever happened to Ricky and some kind of private investigator ever had to go through his phone,
Oh, they'd fucking hate me.
Oh,
they'd
no.
be like, what kind of person is
Who
this guy?
is this guy?
And I would have to be like, all right, guys,
What are you doing?
this is what the story is.
Yeah, fucking. For some reason, this is just being a bitch tonight.
You opened that up like 6 times.
It would not fucking open up. I'm gonna have to do it from the other browser.
All right, so
All right, so. And I gotta have to look at this at the fucking. I have to look at this on my phone to read the description. Believe me, the items that I have found this week bring up
I think there's still a whole folder of my stuff still on there that we didn't go through.
a.
What the?
Okay. First item up on the wish list this week, if this is what we're going to call it from now on. I'm just telling you right now, these are doozies. I'm not even going to joke. So said first item on the list. One-piece reusable transparent condoms, adult toys for men couples.
Oh, okay.
Now, on the screen, you can see that there are 5 different types
Yeah.
of
I see that.
reusable
Yeah.
rubbers.
How do you know which suits you?
I guess that would be up to the person who buys them. Some customer reviews on them. One who can't spell, who put canny instead of can't. Wait to try it. Hope me and my wife enjoy these.
Wife.
He.
What in the world? Okay, D, like someone said in the comments, D and E look like salt shakers, which is true. But so does
But they
B
have
and
those.
A.
They have little rubber balls.
They have
on
nubs
them.
on them.
But they look dangerous though.
I said the
like, what
same.
you gonna do with that?
I gotta be honest. Like you see C that's got all those little spikes. I don't think I'd want that anywhere near my vag. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean,
I'm not thrilled with the little spikes.
Um,
I could see like a little
hole in his prostate.
like
yo.
I could see like a little nubbin or like a something on there, like a little, like a little something. But those little spikes, I'm not feeling that at all.
a customer 27 days ago, whose name we're going to call Francis, took a picture of this reusable rubber on his meat hammer and posted it on Wish's website. As some of these other pictures are here, they kind of demonstrate. They have them on the meat, which is kind of bad. I would kind of hope that's a fake meat and not somebody's real meat, but they're there. All I could say is that these reusable rubbers are $2 on Wish's website and take 3 to 6 weeks to obtain.
That's what they say.
You know what? It's not worth it.
All right, I have to switch it so that way we can't sneak peek anything on here. This is. You've seen this in the movies. This next one. Yeah.
You're gonna punch a hole in somebody's prostate doing that. That's crazy. You're gonna
All
punch a
right.
hole in her liver, in her fallopian tubes, man.
All
Like,
right, so
no.
this is a butt plug, with a remote control, and you put the butt plug in and go about your day, and you give the remote to somebody else.
Now, on said picture, it doesn't show the same picture on the phone that it does on their website.
Yeah.
It does show a picture of. Oh wait, no, it is on there. Let's see. I think it is that one. No, this one. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm trying to find the right picture.
Work through Bluetooth. It's crazy. I got a Bluetooth butt plug. It's crazy.
But this one here on the picture itself, I think. No, it's not that picture. Anyway, the picture shows said butt plug in a woman's ass, but the butt plug is stuck in her ass through her underwear. I had many comments about this.
Yeah.
It doesn't go through her underwear.
The picture, like again,
Okay,
it doesn't show
they're
the right
showing
picture.
you that it go like you put underwear on over it. So, like, in other words, like you put that in and you put the underwear on, like, I'm assuming, like, in case it should slide out or like, I understand what you're showing me in the picture.
The picture shows said butt plug stuck in ass wearing underwear already.
So you're telling me that the underwear is inserted in your ass behind the butt plug?
That is what that picture is showing?
That's not what it means.
Yes, yeah, I don't.
Because the underwear don't get shoved up your ass before the butt plug.
Then she better have cut a hole in those drawers.
They're showing you what it is. You put the butt plug in, you put your underpants on, and you hand your man the remote. Sorry, I'm just saying, or your girlfriend, or anybody that you want to control your butt plug, or yourself. I'm just saying, it goes in, and you hand somebody the remote, or you play with it yourself. You know,
Terry, speak on this, please.
Why would you give someone else the remote, though?
Why wouldn't you give someone else the remote?
Nobody, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I want to know who this model is, right? Because she kind of cute though. But I'm just saying, why is she? I don't know. No,
she's enjoying it in the pool or wherever she is.
My thing is this.
No.
All right. No. Okay. Wait a second. Let me just put this out there. If your wife liked this kind of thing, and she said, "I am giving you full reign of when you could turn this thing on," and like say you guys go to dinner, or like you wouldn't love zapping her like as you're sitting around the table with like friends, and she's got to try to keep like a straight face.
You know what?
Again,
when you put it that way. That's kind of funny,
isn't it?
It is.
Come on, I mean, because
kind of funny.
They have an egg that does the same thing that doesn't go in the butt part, goes in the front part, and it's the same thing, and you can control it from miles away.
Don't worry about it. I have a follow up to this, but my thing is this: and I know I don't think of this stuff as I'm fucking walking around doing shit, but if you're out in public, why the fuck would you want to be rolling around with a butt plug stuck in your ass?
Some people like those things.
Second off, this could be highly dangerous if, God forbid, you're driving in the car. I put my keys in my pocket. If my key hits the button to this fucking butt plug, you are butt plugging the fucking back end of somebody else's car while you're driving. Okay? Yeah, that is a highly dangerous piece of material.
You safety first, mister.
If you were driving,
I didn't realize you were so safety conscious. I'm thinking of the kink factor. If
you were driving my car,
and you're talking about the safety factor.
If you were driving my car and I accidentally hit the button to this, you get fucking massively excited and fucking rear end another fucking car.
So I would get rear-ended,
you're getting
and
worse
your
than
car
a
would
fucking
get
butt
rear-ended.
plug. I'm telling you that right now. You're getting the fucking bill. Okay? All right? And even worse, if let's say you're stuck in traffic, right?
That's hilarious.
If you're stuck in traffic and somebody's hitting this button, do you want hundreds of people staring at you as you're getting off from a vibrating fucking balloon knot massager to fucking give everybody a show on the fucking highway? I think not.
Maybe you don't mind that.
Steven, I don't know where that pleasuring my butt don't think so thing came from, but okay. I know this chat is fucking like way behind at some points.
Janet, you wouldn't have a butt plug in if you're taking a poop.
No, you would have to pry the fucking piece of machinery.
You would not have that in your ass if you're going to the bathroom. This is when you're not. This is when you're walking around in open space. This is when you're sitting. This is when your partner's got the remote.
By the way, that said
Just
item was
saying.
$22 on Wish.
$22.
Now, if it's not the butthole or balloon knot, as we call it, here comes the vaginal activity. It only does come in this color, pink, or purple if you're colorblind. But said item is $27, same as the butt plug, remote controlled, Bluetooth. Because that's another
convenient.
That's just another fucking Bluetooth item that we need. Is a fucking oversized fucking vibrator that plugs in like the fucking.
But you're missing.
Cigarette lighter
but
in your
you're
car.
missing the best part. It's a thruster.
It's a what?
A thruster.
In other words, it doesn't. It expands as it vibrates.
It goes up and down.
Oh. And in some terms, we would call that a supersized vaginal drill.
So like you see the girl in the background who's definitely enjoying it. Yeah.
But the title, however, upgraded version, realistic, huge horse animal silicone, long male strong massage toy for females and males.
Well, some males would like that.
So many questions. I don't understand it. But why do you put horse animal silicone in the title though?
Well, is there a spec thing on there? Wait, what's the size?
Hold on, I'm gonna give.
No. Can you see it right there?
I have it on the app.
Click it and see what the size is, because I'm assuming that the bigger the size, the larger. You know.
Comments. So far, I love it. Seems like my fiance loves having control over it too.
Yeah.
Just perfect size for the lady. They show another picture of it. User left no comment. Item specs. 4 frequencies and 10 frequencies, pink and purple. They don't give any dimensions.
Well, it says, like on your computer screen, you see where it says size, select size. I'm curious to see what sizes it is that you could select.
4 frequencies or 10.
Oh, so it's not. So it's a standard penis size, but different vibrating things.
They shouldn't put horse animal. It's false advertisement.
Well, then again, we really can't tell how big it is.
It actually is shaped like a horse's dick.
How do you know?
I've watched Jackass.
It looks like a fucking penis.
I've watched Jackass.
And who molded the horse's penis? I don't understand.
Listen, I don't think anybody without a 3D printer cannot fucking get a perfectly dimensional sized or appropriate.
Carol said that Amazon is cheaper and has same day shipping.
She should know. She works at Amazon.
Oh lordy!
But yeah, there's that. And then I also found out I don't have the one piece on here, and I'm glad I don't have that on here. They have this lovely little doctor's tool on Wish. It is the stainless steel expansion vaginal voyeuristic dilators colposcope speculum.
What in the absolute what? Okay.
In other words, this opens up the vaginal area.
Why though?
This is what the gynecologist uses.
For pap smears.
Yeah, for any kind of exam. Like, I don't understand why somebody outside the gynecological field would want one of these. I do know that there are people who stretch themselves I mean, that could be what it's for. I don't know. I just don't know why you would want one. Like it's uncomfortable
how
at
much
the it's uncomfortable at the doctor. Like I don't know why you'd want your man to be doing that to you or anything.
So there is a 30-day refund on it.
Fast, man. It's crazy. How much is that thing?
That item is $19.
You know what? What if you order your own and bring it to the gynecologist and be like, I brought my own so you don't have to use yours?
You know, it's funny that nausea shows up as we're showing a vaginal item.
What's up,
What's
Gilmore?
that saying about you, Nadia? Hey.
By the way, there are 0 comments or reviews on said item. It's got 4
Because
stars.
who the fuck would buy a gynecologist tool? I mean, I could see a sex toy, but who the hell is going home to play gynecologist?
I don't know.
Yeah.
This next object that I have here, okay?
Oh.
I really did not look long and hard at a lot of these items. They just come up on my Facebook wall.
Somebody did.
You did, though. You did study it.
I had to make sure that it was doable for the show.
I'm just saying you studied it. You
Now-
looked at it more than once. You looked at it for a few minutes. You researched it.
This is the old school version of it. It does say old version.
Okay.
Okay. The title: Therapeutic Massage Tool Relaxes Your Body. Toys for Relieving Stress.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So, at this point
I like
here,
how they call all vibrators massage tools. Did you notice that?
there's a little demonstrational prop that they have here.
Yes.
And they give you the 3 spots where it will massage:
On a man.
the prostate, the urethra, and the perineum.
I'm good.
Said
I want none of that smoke.
Said reviews: I enjoyed everything about this purchase except for the long-waited delivery.
Do you really sit outside your house and wait for the man to bring your sex toy?
No.
Like, do you sit on your front steps and every day go, damn, I didn't get the package today?
Product description: safety materials, superior grade silicone, and ABS safe, odorless, skin friendly, and reliable. It is 100% waterproof,
Reliable. Oh, Lordy.
USB rechargeable.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's something I want to be plugging into my USB. My fucking dirty goddamn massage fucking thing that fucking plays with my fucking balloon knot. No, thank you.
Enzo, I did not look for these. This week was all Ricky. I'm rubbing off on him.
Somebody needs to do some sizing for me. It says 132 D90 millimeter.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
That's what it just says. It says large 132 D90 millimeter.
Yeah, I don't know.
With a 10-speed motor vibrator, which can be used for both men and women. Yeah, that looks like something you would fucking pick up like firewood with, the hot grate on a barbecue. But yet apparently you stick this thing in and massage everything on the inside of you.
They are doing way too much with this stuff.
The Wish is Wish are some very dirty people, man. Let me tell you, they are some. These people are fucking out there. All right. I still like. I'm bringing this back to the show, even though we've already kind of showed this. But the adult onesie. I just so happen to love the design with the dinosaurs on it.
You know, sweetheart, if you wanted this for our anniversary, I would buy it for you. I would be willing to spend that $22 just to see you in a dinosaur onesie just once.
I like the way that they put the sizes up, though.
What?
The sizes are not in order. Triple extra large, large, extra large, medium, small, XXX. The sizes are not in any particular order. They're just whatever one we decided to throw here.
Is the dinosaur the only one that's on there?
Apparently, you can pick colors: white, mint green, or pink. This is a unicorn adult onesie.
You know what? If you want the unicorn, I will splurge for the unicorn. I know. What is going on, Andrew Berman? I haven't seen you in forever.
Apparently, that is the guy in the onesie with the unicorns on it.
Do you want one?
No.
Terry, if your wife bought you a unicorn onesie,
she better not ever. She better not ever. She listen to me. Listen to me. And I don't like using the N-word too often, but let me tell you something. She better not, in the history of niggerdom, buy those for me. I am not ever wearing those. Ever.
Now, like, even if you guys went away, like, on a secret, like, romantic, like, weekend, and she said, baby, I got you this unicorn onesie. I just want you one time. It would fulfill all my fantasies if you just put this on. Would you put it on?
I'm going to set it on fire.
I got to ask you, though.
Wait, ask Ricky, what is the one thing I've been asking you about for 8 years?
Chaps. I will not wear them.
Nope. He will not wear chaps. I want
my name is not Shawn. My name is not Shawn Michaels. I am not wearing chaps.
All I want is one time and a pair of assless chaps. That's all I want. One time.
Never.
And he won't do that for me.
I think he will, though.
He will not. You should see his face. You see his face?
I think if you put...
He said no.
I can see his face.
He said no.
Like his drink. He'll do it.
No, I would not wear one with the Patriots logo either, Janet. Let me ask you this, though, okay? Instead of the onesie, all right, Terry, would you sport the fucking pajamas with the feet on them?
Yeah. Pajamas with foot? Yeah. Yeah.
See, I would do that, too, but the problem is my fat ass can't find a pair that fits good.
I will find you a pair.
I got really short arms, so they have long sleeves, and I have decently long legs, but they're like tweeners, so they're either too baggy at the bottom or they come up too short.
Yeah.
But you're tall, Terry.
We have the same issue, Rick. We have the same issue, brother. I am not tall. I am 5'7".
Are you really?
I'm short for a guy. Yeah.
I thought you were taller than that.
They say I'm 5'9" at the doctors, but I don't believe them.
I honestly thought that you were taller. Because when wait a minute, so then how tall is your wife?
She's Melissa is she might be a little over 5 feet.
Because the other day when you posted your anniversary picture, you look like a giant next to her.
That's because I am a giant in girth.
Oh, here we go.
It was the angle she took it. The way she took it, it made me look, but no.
And I was like, wow, Terry is tall.
5'2". I'm 5'7". No. I wish I was, though. I wish I was a little bit taller.
So in the production family for all the shows,
that one,
I would be taller than Terry, but shorter than Alex and Derek.
Yes.
Why? I'm doing a show. Why are you calling me?
Who?
My brother-in-law is calling me while we're on the
sorry,
air.
Can't help that.
Sorry, bro.
I'm gonna message you like, yo, you know I'm doing the show, right?
I would wear feety pajamas with a butt flap. I would wear feet pajamas with a butt flap. Then you don't have to take them off.
No butt flap, but
why?
No, you know what? You know, I have to have a butt flap.
Oh, come on!
Because if I've got to drop a quick deuce, I could just fucking hit that Velcro or the fucking two little buttons and be like, all right, now I can sit down and take a dump.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I said. Like, nobody else is going to see it but me. I didn't think my request was such a bad thing.
I would do the full pajamas. I would do those.
You do the footy pajamas.
Those are super.
I would do the footsie. You know what? Like
Those are super romantic on a getaway weekend.
We went to
taps.
Walmart for Halloween. Remember 2 years ago? Yes. We went to Walmart for Halloween, and they had these really, really cool pajamas that people were using for costumes, and I was like, wow, this would be really cool if I went like Darth Vader. It's got the whole like Darth Vader setup.
I think you should have gotten.
I just didn't have the helmet.
You should have gotten the T-Rex one since you have short arms.
Yes, I was going to do that, but I was not spending like $89 on the whole thing. I was not spending $89 on those full length pajamas.
I think that would have been outstanding.
That would have been take pictures. I would have hollered at that. I would have.
If I get a unicorn, if I get a unicorn one, would you get a T-Rex one?
Probably.
We could take like our holiday portrait with it.
You know, the funny thing is that I think I did do it once, and I told you to take the picture, and you told me no.
What?
Is the time that I actually went into the dressing room to try it on.
I don't.
And we saw that the legs were too freaking baggy. I was like,
that's because
horrible.
You have a very long torso and short arms and legs. So it doesn't fit you properly. We have to roll the legs up.
Yeah, I have to go like a seamstress or some shit to fucking have that shit done.
Let me tell you something. That inflatable T-Rex costume is the freaking funniest thing ever.
But it's funny though. This has been the ongoing gag after every fucking show for the last 4 weeks. Okay, we end up going to fucking ShopRite.
We go food shopping.
Okay, we go food shopping after the show is over. All right. She gets her baking stuff, and my mother will send me with a shopping list for stuff that she can't get in the supermarkets around the neighborhood. Okay. So ShopRite's like about a 20-minute drive away. This one here says to me, I can't reach that on the top shelf. I am only a few inches taller than her.
Yeah, not by much.
But my arms are shorter than hers. So I'm the one.
So you have the height, but not the reach.
I get yelled at for climbing up the shelves.
You got into the refrigerator last week. You climbed physically into the refrigerator to get me buttermilk from the top shelf. And I was like, oh my God, you're going to fall. Because all I could see is him grabbing onto the shelf, like pulling himself in, and the shelf falling and him being like a medical emergency on the supermarket floor. Like, that's all I could envision in my head as he climbed into the refrigerator. So, like, I had visions, and he was like, no, don't worry about it. I do this all the time. I'm like, you climb in the refrigerator all the time?
I used to do it when I worked for Wallbounds.
I mean, I'm 5'6". I'm a pretty decent height for a girl, but I have longer arms. So, like, you know, it's got to, like, you know, I thought he would have the height advantage, but he has shorter arms. So, like, we're kind of in the same place. We even out.
I don't know. People are freaking messaging me on fucking Messenger thinking that I'm available to talk to them, all because I added it to my fucking story. And people are messaging me like, hi, guys. I'm like, really, dude? Like, can you not see me doing this right now?
They have a Snorlax onesie? That would be pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah, I agree, Andrew. That being tall isn't so fucking...
But you're not so tall.
Not compared to fucking Alex and Derek. Those fucking two guys fucking... Dwarfed me. And they're only a few inches taller than me.
Like Ricky,
I look like
Ricky
a
is
midget.
5'10". He's not so small. He's not. And then we went out to Arizona and we met Derek and Alex, who are like giants. Like, I didn't realize how like, I felt teeny next to them. And I'm not a small person.
Terry, I was wondering where they were going to put the baby seat. That's how small I looked compared to them. I'm not even joking.
Wow.
There is a picture. Crazy. Melissa has a picture of the three of us standing next to each other.
I might
and I'm telling you right now.
Hold on, I'll see if I can.
I look like a fucking Tinker toy next to them.
You do not. It's not that bad.
Although the good thing about my size is that I'm built. Like, I have like a muscular build. So I might be, you know, compact to them, but I when
was it? November 2018?
Yes. There may be pictures of it somewhere on the freaking
I'm looking
Facebook page or whatever.
Because I have it. Hold on.
But
I'll send you one.
I look tiny to them. I do. It's horrible. All right. Do we really want to get to this this item here? Because believe it or not, we only have like 18 minutes left.
You could speak of it.
Okay.
I say go for it.
Terry, here's part of her wish list.
What? It's part of whose wish list? I want to see it. What is it?
Melissa's.
Oh no. The latex? The latex?
Those are men's teddy bodysuits, patent leather.
Yeah, I'm too fat for that.
How do you know?
I sweat.
These would be good for you.
I sweat.
These are currently sold out on Wish.
Oh my God.
They are $16 when available.
They were going to be everybody's Christmas present this year.
No.
Now what am I going to do?
I'm also going to mention, not that I was really kind of looking for that spot. Terry, do you see any crotch activity?
Crotch activity?
It does not. Neither of these guys look like they have any fucking packages.
They got penises, like you said earlier.
I don't think there's even a freaking that. I think the guy on the left with the red has a camel toe.
Can you bring your messenger up on screen if I send it to you?
Yes.
Their penises are inverted.
I'm sending you 2 pictures.
I think they learned how to tuck.
They had to have. They had to have.
They tucked. It's it. It's over.
They had to have. There's no other explanation.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
I'm sending you these 2 pictures. The first one is what we just spoke of with Derek and Alex. But when you bring up the second picture, I'll explain why I put it there.
All right, let's see. Even freaking okay.
All right, so I don't know if you could see the picture, Terry, but Ricky at 5'10" was about a half a foot shorter than Derek and Alex.
Oh God! Okay, I'm looking at that.
They are, they're pretty big.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how tall they were. I don't know. I just never thought. Well, what is it? Alex at 6'3"?
I think Derek is 6'3", and Alex is 6'1", and then there's me at 5'10". Like, it's horrible. But the only great similarity to all 3 of us is we all have stomachs.
Yeah.
Because we're all fat bastards who like to eat and drink. Well, they smoke, but this is how I knew my rolling skills were good, because they kept asking me to roll the entire weekend.
That's exactly why they asked you.
All right, now is it this next picture here?
Yeah. And I'll tell you why I gave you that picture. So remember, not last week, the week before, when I said to you I got thrown out of Walmart because I was doing stuff in Walmart?
Oh my God.
This was the before picture. We were in Florida and we were day drinking, and I was pretty wasted and trying on these big giant sun hats in Walmart, and then we got thrown out. So
why? What'd you do?
We were doing a lot of things. We were we were doing a lot of things. Well, okay, so in Florida, things close early, Yeah. What do you mean, what was I doing in Walmart? I was shopping. In Florida, there's nothing else to do. So, we went down there, and we went during the day, right before we were going to the club, and we were down by the pool. We were drinking all day, and then we go into Walmart, and I'm like, I want to buy a sun hat. So I was trying on all the old lady sun hats while we were there. And, and I was trying them on, and we were bouncing like these big balls in the aisle, and we were hula hooping, and we were chasing each other around. Like, I had a video camera, so we were chasing each other with the video camera and taping the whole thing. And then the manager came over and promptly told us that we weren't allowed to be there, and we had to leave the store. And then a second time we went back because they thought like if we were in different clothes, they wouldn't recognize us. We got thrown out twice.
Unreal.
Trying to be
Unreal.
slick.
Well, it was like 3 a.m. We went back. I was telling Ricky, we went back there and we had dresses on that were like snakeskin patterned. And we went in there and we were putting on these dresses and stuff. And we were running around Walmart. I mean, I was significantly thinner back then. So, like, I was comfortable with wearing snakeskin running around Walmart.
Janet says you were plastic.
I was plastic, Janet. I think I drank my way through Florida. The only time I was not drinking was when we were in Disney World. That was the only time. But when we went to Epcot, I drank my way around Epcot.
Terry, are the kids behaving? I can hear them in the background.
They're eating. They're eating now. That's my son. He's watching Tayo, so he's having a good time with that. So that's good.
Listen,
That's good.
As I've figured out, if I can get my nephew to sit in front of the TV, I never have to worry about anything. If I could just get him sitting in front of the TV, I am good as gold.
When my daughter was little, Caillou.
Yeah, good luck.
Caillou was like the big thing, that little bald-headed boy.
I hated Caillou.
But everybody hates Caillou. But apparently, he captivated my child. I could have left my apartment for 2 days and come back, and she still would have been sitting there watching Caillou. So, like, if I needed to get anything done during that half hour that he was on during the day, I mopped all my floors. I cleaned stuff that I didn't want her running around in. I knew that it had to be done during Caillou hour. So it was pretty cool.
I hated that kid. I hated the theme song. I hated the intro. I hated all of it. And he cried about everything.
You want me to sing it to you?
Please don't.
The only thing that I like about Caillou is that he's compared to Brett Gardner of the Yankees.
Why?
Because they have the same light bulb-shaped head.
Oh, Jesus.
And it pisses Brett Gardner off totally. He's like, yo, Caillou. He looks at you and he's like, fuck you, bitch. But they look identical. I'm telling you. Cartoon's perfect. It's the only reason why I like Caillou. Fuck it.
Caillou is fun.
Goddamn cartoon.
He was a whiny little bitch.
That he was.
If your head was shaped like a light bulb and you were a cartoon,
well,
don't
he
you think
was a
you'd be
kid who
angry
was
too?
4 and he was bald. Why?
Maybe he just didn't get the hair gene from his dad.
Yes, Rugrats. Totally Rugrats. Yes. My child, because her name is Angela.
Rugrats too.
My daughter's name is Angela, and we got her the Angelica shirt because she is a little bitch like Angelica was on the show. And she wears it proudly. She said it's like her idol, Angelica.
All right, so we're going to take the next 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay? Terry, tell all the listeners about your shows.
Oh, well, I'll do a few. So I do an inspirational show with 4 other gentlemen on Facebook. Okay, son, I hear you. Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, called with the Brothers of Legacy. That's the one show that I do. I do my personal podcast called the Knucklehead Chronicles Podcast, which is coming back here pretty soon. That, and then I do the Brothers Who Talk with A.D. Walker. I did an episode today with David Gibson, which was pretty cool. I think Melissa came in for a little bit.
I listened.
This afternoon. Yeah. So it was pretty cool. That's about all I got going right this minute.
He said a lot of pretty awesome stuff today, by the way.
Yeah, Dave's a pretty cool guy. I mean, we after the show, it was he really got deep after the show for some reason. We just started talking, and yeah, it was pretty good. So, but being here with you guys today is an absolute honor because I've been watching y'all for ever, and so it seems like forever. And so to finally get the invite to come on, it was like, yay, I get to go on. I kind of follow I follow Melissa on Insta. You know, and it's like, yeah, I gotta get know my peoples. You know, Rick he's been ever since the days of that other sports place, but we're not going to talk about that today. But yeah,
listen, I could say this Terry, it's been an absolute fucking great thing that we met each other. Of how we actually met each other, which is actually pretty cool through the groups in Facebook, and then through Mile High Radio, getting that done as well. So it's an honor to have you on. And I really wish, because Terry is officially our 10th guest on the show, because we had that really bad rapper from Down Under.
Yes.
He was our first guest. He sucked. But Terry, if we had
a rapper on your
we,
show?
we had
Terry, can I just
go ahead, tell him.
I'm not gonna bring up his name, but I will tell you this. When we spoke to him, he was like, yeah, I have some stuff coming on, and like I have an album, or he had 2 albums by that point. And we get him on the show and we're like, so like, have you been in studio? Are you recording anything? Like, when's the next thing coming out? He's like, nope, haven't been there in a year. So we were like, oh, so like, do you have anything that you want to promote or you want to tell any of our listeners about? And he's like, no. He's like, really? He's like, I just wanted to come on the show and tell you like all the stuff that I've done. But he had nothing coming out. He wasn't promoting anything. So like, we got him on here and he just said nothing. Like, he had nothing to tell people. He just wanted people to listen to, like, his past stuff that he wasn't doing anymore.
Was he legit in studio or like me?
No.
No.
He was from Australia,
He's
right?
from Australia, and we had him on a phone call from here to there, and it was...
And then, like,
painful.
we didn't know what to say to him because, like, normally when somebody has some kind of stuff coming out, they have stuff that they have to talk about. Like how long they were in studio, how long, like what they're recording, what they're bringing out, what kind of tracks they cut, how many they cut, what kind of music it is. He had none of that to tell us. Like, he was dying to get on the show. He kept messaging and messaging. We messaged him back. We were like, we'd love to have you here if that's what you want to talk about. And he was like, yes, I want to come on. I want to talk about things. And then he got here and had nothing to say.
Oh, wow.
I would definitely say going to the dentist would have been a better experience. Oh, and that was the birthday show, too.
That was our birthday show.
Our 1 year anniversary of the show and my birthday, we had this freaking degenerate on, and he was horrible. And his music wasn't that great either. His music wasn't that great either. But being the fact that Terry is our 10th, we need to.
I was a better guest.
We need to get like a virtual guest wall.
Yeah.
For everybody to sign.
Yep.
Because I think that would be awesome.
I totally agree. And you need to get your 10th guest a T-shirt, which I love T-shirts. So
I actually, what size are we looking at?
Don't ask him that on the air.
Why? Because I could send it to him tomorrow.
I'm good with it.
We don't.
Listen, I'm a fat bastard. I sometimes wear 2-3X. I'm good. He's got the mute button on. That's great. I love it. He's got his own mic mute.
Oh yeah, because I got it. Yeah, I'm sorry. Because he's right here. He just gave me his cup. He's like, okay, Dad, get off of live and give me some milk.
He has the cough button set up. It's perfect. Yeah, because I have the first.
I didn't know I could do that.
I have the first edition Pipebomb shirts still available.
You do.
I have quite a few of those.
Let a message up one of us and tell us what size you're on stuff.
Okay.
And we'll see what we got going on here.
All right, let's start to do our outro.
What's up?
So that way we don't go over time because we're only scheduled on Blackjack for another 2.5 minutes.
All right.
And then we'll get cut off.
Well, thank you, Mr. Terry, for coming.
Thank you guys. No problem. I'm doing my parade right here. Thank you guys for having me.
You have any other any word? Terry, do you have any final words for the viewers and listeners?
No, I have a final word for your nephew, Lucas. Right, Lucas?
Yes.
Find you something safe to do. Stay off the computer and this OBS crap.
We'll tell him. We'll definitely tell him.
You got any final words?
Just stay in touch with me because I'm going to be once me and Lynn get our act together, we're going to have the show coming out. And there's going to be a Facebook page, and we're going to be inviting you to stuff, and I'm going to have some polls to put up and some questions to ask, and it's going to be fun. Girls Club.
Okay, I guess I got the final run through.
Yeah, go for it.
Tomorrow, 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, Flashback Fridays, along with my co-host Darnell, the Playmaker Celine's. Alex the Bearman has a new podcast out. I'll post the links up on the Pipe Bomb Radio page. If you haven't followed that page yet, go do so. Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Pipe Bomb Radio live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blackjack TV. With Robots and Gods.
Oh, which I posted there. I posted their new video. I posted it on the Pipe Bomb page and on the Pipe Bomb Radio page, and it's on my Facebook page. If anybody wants to check out their new video before we have them on Sunday.
And we will be airing the video live on the show.
Sweet.
So that will be a must listen to. Robots and Gods, really great friends of the Pipe Bomb production crew.
They have a really great sound. I love them.
And I can't wait because they have more stuff coming. So we'll get the preview for that. And then regular Pipe Bomb Radio will be back at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday. Spreaker, TuneIn Radio at the same time. It's going to be official as of this weekend, so it's a live feed. And PageRatePipeBomb.threadless.com merch. Shirts are on sale for $15. All brand new designs, and we are loading all of the masks on there for the Worldwide Bastard.
Yep. All
different designs. And there's 3 levels of those, so those are fairly good as well. Till next week, Thursday. Pain Train Pipe Bomb, signing out.
Hey everyone, this is Karasu from Pain Train Pipe Bomb. I hope you enjoyed the show as much as we did doing it for you. Don't forget to check us out on all of our social media, or check us out on Energy Rock Radio, IPMNation.com, or MileHighRadio.com. Please make sure to visit the online stores, PainTrainPipeBomb.threadless.com or shop.spreadshirt.com/PainTrainPipeBomb for quality show merchandise. Thanks. On behalf of Melissa, Ricky, myself, and the Pain Train Pipe Bomb Army.